The Magic That Binds. Tarnum is in a race against the armies of the Elemental Lords to find 3 magic elementals called the First. All heroes are limited to level 33, but Tarnum and his 3 best heroes will transfer to the next scenario with all their spells, skills, and experience. Alright, we're gonna take 6 enchanters instead of the mage guild, because I already have everything. And let's begin.
Tarnum discovered that the force used to bind the elements together was magic. So he became one of the first to travel to the plane of magic, where anything was possible. And soon, he was in a race against the minions of the Elemental Lords to gain the help of the mysterious magic elementals.
The elemental plane of magic is not much different in appearance from my own world. It's a lush grassy land with thick forests and fields of flowers. Nothing seemed out of place until I watched an acorn fall from a tree. Before it hit the ground, it sprouted red and blue wings and flew off in the form of a butterfly. That's not all. One mage reported seeing a fox leap 30 feet into the top of a tree to catch a sparrow, and the gremlins swear their morning porridge tasted like maple syrup. So far, there have been no ill effects, but I'm afraid half my army is going to turn into pumpkins in the middle of battle. And a conflux. Of course we can't use those. Ooh, that's not good though. That means we are limited to only those enchanters. Though with these stats we should be fine. Ah, they took the tomes away. Dun, dun, dun. So no more DDing around the map, but we still have plenty of spells, none of which being anti-magic. Which further makes me suspect that Armageddon's Blade is going to make an appearance here. Sprites, apparently. I don't know what else I'm supposed to use. I don't play as Conflux, so this ought to be interesting. Monir! I'll take him. Just because I'm passes. I do love that music though. Why are there demons guarding everything? Alright, turn them. 15 enchanters is more than enough. Oh, what? What the hell is it casting? Why is it summoning elementals? So dumb. Basic resistance. Morir, yeah, man. Auto combat, no spells. Quick combat. Fucking bullshit. Use the same speed, right? 7s and 7s? Yes. Easy win. I was hoping for slow, but I'll take what I can get. Dun 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 dun. Right. Lull from those spells. Eagle Eye, there we go. The psychic elemental who came to us as an ambassador for his people explained that the magic elementals known as the First are hiding in a grove waiting for someone to find them. Unfortunately, if I do not reach them before the armies of the elemental lords, the magic elementals may be forced to join my enemy instead. I was given a clue though. The way to the magic elementals is beyond the gates in the north, but first I must find the Keymaster's tents in order to gain passage, of course. This is flag all creature dwellings. No. Accumulate creatures, okay. Oh, I guess they join us or something. What happens if we deny them? I'm just gonna roll around with my enchanters, because I don't see the game getting anything that can take that army on. Yo, we're getting the Ring of the Stannis. Here we go. I see it coming. Come on. You know it's coming, game. You know it's coming. I was having breakfast, trying to ignore the pixies as they flitted through the air over the camp, giggling and shrieking as they played some childish game. One of them dropped low to avoid being tagged by one of the others, and the pixie's foot knocked over my bowl of oatmeal. My angry shout put an end to the game. I stood, scraping heavy globs of morning meal from my robe. Blasted pixies, I yelled. Find somewhere else to play, or by the ancestors, I'm going to blow off your wings with a lightning bolt. Pixies fled as I strolled back to my tent to change my clothes. For some reason, Hemross followed me into my tent. The moment I saw his gloating smile, I wanted to slap him. What is it? I barked. My, you have changed since you first took command, Hemross said. Your beard is neatly trimmed, and I heard you took a bath this morning. Now you're fussing over a dirty robe. I stared at myself, realizing my shame that Hemross was right. I'd become one of them. I was a wizard. You're a wizard, Tarnum. If not for my size, a stranger would never suspect that I used to be a barbarian. I tore off the stained robe and threw it at the mage instructor. Do something useful and have that cleaned, I snapped. Hemross laughed as he exited the tent, too pleased with his own victory to be insulted. Well, there's the water, earth, fire. Oh, there they are. Water, earth, fire, air. All four elements must be mastered by Tarnum, the Avatar. I like all the signs. Okay, so I can defeat the AI, and I guess I'm encouraged to defeat the AI. And there's the Ring of Conjuring, alright. Dun 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 dun. Captarnum Planet! Hoping for a Captain Planet show. You know, I totally turned quick combat on for these fights, except the game's going to use up all of my mana, and that's unacceptable. And here it is. Ring of the Stannis. Easily done, ladies and gentlemen. Easily done. That must be the secret weapon right there. We've done it. We've assembled the secret weapon and can claim victory. survived. Oh, I swear to you, game, if you pull this, you need to, No, okay, never mind. Hold on. It can't do what I'm thinking of. I thought I was gonna do one of those, oh, can't defeat all enemies. That would have pissed me off. Endgame, anti-magic. If I had that, I wouldn't have to worry about my enchanters. Nice garrison there, game. I do love all the dwellings surrounding them. That's quite funny. A few days ago, Barcelor departed to study and explore this odd realm. I doubt I could have forced him to stay even if I chained him to one of the golems. Well, he's proven useful in the past, so I've asked him to keep an eye on the armies of the Elemental Lords for me. And for whatever reason, they're immune to Meteor Shower. But that's okay. There's Frost Ring. It was OP. Frost Ring is OP, but so is Fireball. Took care of business. And away we go. And there's Brissa. Bye-bye. One, two, three, capital for me. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bye. And there is Ventu. All that one damage. Wait, are they restricted to... Interesting, they're restricted to only building their own spells. It's actually cool. Nice touch, 3DO. I also like how they tried to make the flags match the element, and then because you were blue, they kind of got screwed over with the green one. Anti-magic. Coming for you, AI. I don't know where the other one went, but coming for you. Bum, bum. There they are. Get a mongooses. Ainane. Ooh, there's their army. I don't know where the hell that came from, though. Disrupting Ray. Gotcha. And green has been vanquished. Well, we're certainly not as buffed up as we were in the the last campaign. Or chapters. The last chapter. Conquest of the Underworld. But we're still doing pretty good. Barsalar's owl arrived this morning. I guess even a barbarian can get used to magical things, such as talking owls, if he's been exposed to it long enough. As the owl began its report, I leaned back and listened as if I were talking to a normal messenger. Luck is with us, Lord Tarnum, the owl said in Barsalar's nasal voice. These elementals hate each other almost as much as they hate us. They fight with each other. They think that if one of them reaches the magic elementals first, they will be able to destroy the other elements as well as our own world. I hadn't expected such good news this morning. My enemy would be easier to deal with as long as they weren't unified. It won't matter. Green wrecked? Yep. One down. And still not anti-magic. Go north one step to learn the magic mirror spell from the Oracle of Air. Her services cost 200 gold each time you visit her. I'm the Oracle of Air, and for paying tribute to me, I will teach you the spell Magic Mirror. Now that's funny. I know that spell already, though. That's interesting, though, if you didn't build up all of the mage guilds, that they just give the spells to you here. Alright, let's go get them. Come on. I guess Tan's next, because they're the ones that happen to be right next to me. Erdaman. Why are the Elemental Lords trying to make the normal world bend the knee? Well, they had a 10,000 year truce. I think it's more that they're fighting each other. And while fighting each other, the rest of the world kind of would suffer. Today I found a small well by the side of the road. Deciding I could use all the luck I could get, I approached and dropped a coin inside. A second later, I was hit in the head by something. I rubbed the sore spot on the top of my skull, bent down to pick up the object that hit me, and discovered it was the coin I just dropped into the well. Glanced up in the time just in time. To see it, a dark cloud of something descending upon me. I jumped out of the way as hundreds of gold fell on the ground in the spot I had been standing. Amazed by this phenomenon, many of the other wizards tried throwing their coins inside the well, but nothing happened. 2,001 gold. Plane of magic equals acid trip. Seriously, this is true. Alright, Summies, thanks for coming. I'll see you tomorrow. And there's that. Keep calm and carry on. Water elemental board. Does that mean I'm going to the plane of water next? I guess so. Let's roll. Hey, water elementals. Wait. Are you ready to rumble? 420! Boom! Get wrecked. Teleport. And finish the job. $290 of them. They died like pigs. Alright. Let's go take out the water boys. Unless they take me out, which is a possibility, I suppose. Nope. They want no part of me. Alright. And now I've into this tent. Colt! It's Colt! Colt! My boy! Ah, he's smart. Nope, never mind. He's not smart. But he was actually positioning his units properly, but no. Right, I don't even need these, let's be real here. I don't even have the luck one on, because it's luck. Dun, 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 dun. Remus brought me a report this morning from the troops we left in the Plain of Fire to control the territory we conquered. They have learned that the Lord of Fire has enslaved the great Phoenixes and forces them to fight for him, or else he'll destroy the places where the Phoenixes have been born since the beginning of time. As I read this report, I clenched my fist around my staff. The Elemental Lords were no different than the wizards who once enslaved my people. To make matters worse, I sat here looking and acting exactly like the bottom feeders who nearly destroyed my people. And Magmaton. Colt looks like a fire Ellie in combat, but portraited as an ice Ellie. Oh. That. And we get not anti-magic. Actually end the turn for my mana back. Last thing I need now is to run out of mana. Dun, 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 dun. We're allowed up to level 33, which means I have some time before I have to care. I called a meeting with my top advisors this morning. The gremlins brought a table out into the middle of camp. Usually these meetings were held in private. Much of what a wizard does is done in secrecy, and I was determined to hold on to at least a small portion of my real identity. I could tell the wizards were uncomfortable as a crowd of gremlins and mages gathered. We have a more urgent matter to deal with, I said sternly. We must abandon our search for the magic elementals. But why? Hemroth said. Because I say so. Because the Phoenixes are trapped on the Plain of Fire, slaves to the Fire Lord. As long as I live, Fire Lord Ozai, as long as I live, I will not allow any creature to be slave to another. The mages muttered to each other while some of my advisors protested all at once. Calmly, Remus stood and said, Lord Tarnum, if we pull back from the plane of magic now, the magic elementals will be forced to join one of the elemental lords. Then we'll be at a disadvantage. I glared at Remus and the others. Of course, they didn't care about the enslaved phoenixes. They are the descendants of the same wizards who enslaved the barbarians. I will not abandon the phoenixes. I'm not asking that, Lord Tarnum, only that we finish what we do here first. No, I am the commander here. In a few days, I want to know how long it will take for us to return to the plane of fire. Sayil. Bye-bye, Sayil. Air shield. Gotta get that protection. Alright, so I guess we are literally forced to go one direction at a time, which means I should have finished clearing my zone first. And once I finish off Teal over here, I will. Well, I might as well go do it now. Benderin. CLE. See you later. Seven. And Teal has been defeated. I heard the shouts soon after I retired to my tent for the night, and among the angry words I caught my name. So I slipped out the rear of my tent and raced among the shadows towards source of commotion, Remus's tent. Filthy, thuggish lout, said Hemross. Watch your voice, Remus said. I don't care any longer. He's a brute, not a real wizard. What was King Magnus thinking, making him our leader? Magnus must have had his reasons. You weren't with us then, Remus. He's a thug. Wouldn't even let us build a mage guild for the longest time, and I swear he was afraid of magic, like some stupid barbarian. You're being foolish now, Hemross. He's as powerful as any wizard I've met, Remus said. I could tell the man was attempting to calm Hemross down. Just look at him. He's no wizard. He's as big as any barbarian, and I've even heard him pray to the ancestors. Those are the gods of the barbarians. I've looked it up. And now he wants to leave the plane of magic and save some silly phoenixes. This hypocrite! Barbarians are the biggest slavers around! I had heard enough. I could see Hemross's shadow pacing on the other side of the tent cloth, so I punched my hand straight through and grabbed the man by his collar. Hemross squealed as I dragged him through the torn tent and threw him on the ground. I wanted to smash his skull in, but I just stared at the man cowering at my feet. I swallowed my anger and stormed off without another word. I could tell by the expressions on everyone's faces that they all knew just how close Hemross came to dying. Hey, Simple Twist, welcome to the stream. Pestilence Lake or South of Hell? Not Pestilence Lake. I've seen the South of Hell. I've never really seen Kingdom for Sale, but definitely don't do Pestilence Lake. That one's not difficult, and that is just annoying. See, I wouldn't say Pestilence Lake is barren. There's actually a lot to do on it. The problem with Pestilence Lake is the whole having to defeat the garrisons. Which is like, why were they put there? Like, what are those even for? Alright, Alright, artifact merchants. Oh yeah, no cloaks. Alright, well, I got what I wanted. Dun, 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 dun. This morning, before any of my advisors woke, I placed a table in the middle of camp and waited. Soon a crowd gathered around the table. All knew this was going to be an important meeting. I wasn't a fool. I knew now that my decision to return to the Plane of Fire and save the Phoenixes had divided my forces. Some, such as the Gremlins and Genies, sided with me, but the mages wanted to stay here in the Plane of Magic. The word spread quickly through camp, and soon my advisors poured from their tents and sat down at the table. I noticed that Hemross wouldn't meet my gaze. Remus looked concerned. Everyone knows I want to return to the Plane of Fire. My decision has caused some problems here in camp. I want to know if your resistance to save the Phoenixes is a selfish desire to study this Plane of Magic or some other motivation, I said. The others looked at their hands, the table, anything but my stern face. Only Remus was brave enough to speak. It's a matter of urgency, Lord Tarnum. We know we need the help of the magic elementals to defeat the elemental lords. The magic elementals will be available to us for a limited time. However, the Phoenixes will still be the prisoners of the Fire Lord, Remus said. I couldn't argue with his logic, which only upset me more. Since when did I start letting logic rule my decisions? So, Remus, you want to let the Phoenixes suffer more while we hunt for the magic elementals, is that right? To save the world? Yes, Remus said. I found myself agreeing with the man despite myself, but I was still too angry to leave without striking a few blows of my own. Very well, we'll let the Phoenixes suffer their enslavement for a while longer, I said. How easily the wizards accept enslavement. Not much has changed since the time of Braccadoon, when you tried to destroy the barbarian people. Did you find real slaves too unpredictable? Is that where you create these mindless golems? I got up from the table before anyone could answer. Braccadoon! Dun, 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 dun. There's gonna be some interesting armies when I get over there. Braccadoon! Yes, it was there. They said it. I miss having DD, simply for the fact that I wouldn't have to actually run back and forth there. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. And all the way back over there we go. Dun, dun, dun. I've been getting dirty looks from the student mages whenever they thought I wasn't looking. Until now, I never cared if these magic users liked me, but I was going to have a major problem if they ceased obeying me, especially during combat. I needed to rely on them, as they needed to rely on me. Normally I would bring such a problem up to the mage instructor Hemross, but lately I've gotten the idea that he doesn't want to talk to me. It seems that even though I've decided to remain here in the Plane of Magic, I've made some enemies. Card of Prophecy +1 luck, let's go! Hey, it's a good start, it's a good start. We got a gopher. More stat boosts. Go that way. Unfortunately. Although there's the brown tents, we can eventually get over there. Oh, I see, that's gonna be the last area to go to. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. I kinda like how this map is nice and linear. It's pretty cool. Alright, fire elemental time. Okay. First cast is definitely going to be slow. And, well, this just decided itself. Frost Ring OP. That's just too much fun. Almost too easy. Teleport away. And continue frost ringing. And that'll be the last one, actually. No need to waste mana if I don't have to. No one-shots on any stacks, it's fine. Alright, fire elementals, I'm coming for you! The camp is filled with whispers each night, except when I'm around. That's when everyone becomes deathly quiet, as if I was the one they had been talking about. I'm convinced something is going on, and I'm afraid this is the sort of conspiracy that usually ends in death. Last night after dinner I returned to my tent because no one seemed in the mood to talk. I wasn't about to sit around and do nothing about the secrets flying through my camp, but I couldn't strong-arm the men into talking. These wizards already disliked my tactics. So I resorted to magic. I've had control over air magic for some time now, so it was easy for me to make the air around the camp thinner. Then I grabbed the vibrations of even the softest sound and directed them toward my own ear. Suddenly I was able to hear the conversations of every person in camp as if they were standing right next to me. First, I found Remus mumbling to himself about elemental magic. He was alone, so I searched out another familiar voice. I smiled. Sometimes magic had its uses. I'm not so sure that's wise, said Pontifex hesitantly. I mean, he's managed to get us this far, hasn't he? Fool! He doesn't care about a single one of us. He's leading us all to our deaths, I tell you. Listen to his own words. He despises wizards. He's a barbarian, I say. I was certain this last voice belonged to Hemross, the mage instructor. Don't be silly. He's the best wizard I've seen. Maybe even as good as Gavin Magnus. No barbarian spy could do that. Look at him. He's as much said so himself. He hates wizards. You'll see, and you'll be sorry. Most of the other whispered conversations in camp were about me. Nearly everyone suspected that I was a barbarian spy determined to bring about the downfall of King Magnus. Some even claimed I got us lost on the elemental plains on purpose. He ended my spell and took a drink of wine. I hadn't realized it had gotten this bad. Oh boy. Go one step south to learn the Berserk spell from the Oracle of Fire. Well, I don't need that. I'll go visit these trees later. Go one step south, and then step west to learn the Fire Shield spell. I don't want those spells, I want anti-magic. Yes, that's the next realm. Interesting, lacks of army. Oh, so the main army's up in the town. Well, the fire ones are smart. What the hell they got that? Oh, starting elementals, that's why. And down I go. This morning, Hemross made his move. Before we had a chance to have a bite to eat, he stood up and demanded everyone's attention. I believe we should have a change of command, he said, and I think we will all agree that Remus is the likely choice since Barcelor is not present. I immediately looked at Remus, who had nearly choked on his tea. At least Remus wasn't in on this. So, Hemross was the instigator, but how much support did he have? I had to know. Coming to my feet, I said, "You do realize, Hemross, this is not a democracy. I'm not going to take a vote. We don't want you as our leader anymore. We want someone who is going to get us home safely. If need be, we can remove you of your command." Oh, really? Who exactly is going to do that? Hemross looked around at the faces of the wizards gathered here. Several were prepared to help him, but the others looked uncertain. So, Hemross, what are you going to do if I refuse to step down? How far are you willing to go? I had to know, but a familiar sharp voice said, "Hold on." It was Barcelor, returning from the wild as I had asked. I just hoped it wasn't a mistake. Barcelor and I had never been on good terms, but at least it seemed we shared the same goal. He would have to realize that Hemross's actions would hurt our chances of defeating the Elemental Lords. "Sit down, Hemross, and stop this foolishness," Barcelor ordered. He assumed the role of the king's cousin, even though he was dressed in dirty, plain robes. None of us would still be alive if not for the leadership of this man, of Lord Tarnum. I happen to know that King Magnus wants Tarnum to lead this quest because Tarnum is skilled both in the tactics of war and magic. He's our best chance at defeating the Elemental Lords. I was surprised by Barcelor's passionate defense. He pretended that it had been the idea of Gavin Magnus to make me the leader all along, and that they should trust their king's wisdom. And King Magnus will certainly learn about the pitiful way some of you have behaved, Barcelor said, staring directly at Hemross. Finally, the mage instructor sat down. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Perhaps I should have slowed his units. And let's clone them. What? Protection from fire on the ballista, and then retreat. AI, ladies and gentlemen. AI. Alright, let's get in here. Wazar! That is one of the greatest town names I have ever seen. For Wazar! What's up, Wazar? Reminds me of the Wazir. Wazar. 185 energy elementals, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we're not gonna win if we have to do that. So, going to have to... Wazar, dude! Wazar. Going to have to use Earth Elementals and Summit Elementals in general to survive this one. Otherwise, he's just gonna rip all these guys. Hey, Brakunaset, welcome to the stream. Expert level implosion because you're cast on all. No. Funny, but no. It'd be funny if that actually killed. I didn't think it would. I prefer mass blind myself. Lol. They wait. They took a defensive stance. What? Stop it. Alright, I've got this. Well, no, I messed it up. Should have. What I actually should have done was teleport them away first. Or slowed his units down. That would have worked too. Right there. Learn that. Have I tried out Hoda? I have played Hoda. I actually own it. I'll admit, I wasn't the biggest fan. Still not the biggest fan. Don't kill him, please. Alright. See, I can't resurrect them and... Okay, we win. Here we go. No losses. So the quest to continue doing... Hey, Red is moving. So the quest to continue doing this with only enchanters continues. Still not anti-magic. Spam Earthquake to destroy towers. Yep. I timed my res well anyway. What's the point of this point of the summon units? Perhaps I am partially to blame for what happened this morning. I treated Hemross and the others poorly when I first became their commander. Apparently he never forgave me, nor did he forgive Barcelor for supporting me when Hemross tried to take over. That's why Hemross attacked Barcelor. The mage instructor called Barcelor from his tent and challenged him to a wizard's duel. I heard this and stormed out just in time to see Hemross throw a crackling lightning bolt at Barcelor, who stood his ground. The bolt never hit him, but deflected off an invisible shield and struck the ground instead. Learned a few things while exploring the plane of magic, Barcelor said. That's when I noticed a few of Hemross's students sneaking around behind Barcelor. They raised their hands to cast a spell, so I jumped into the duel. Back to back, Barcelor and I faced the traitors. I cast Frost Ring, followed immediately by a fireball. The mages never had a chance. Frost Ring OP! Behind me, Barcelor and Hemross exchanged lightning bolts. Hemross must have realized he was no match for either of us, so he began to retreat. I cast slow on the man so he couldn't get away, and then it was over. I yield, Hemross shouted. Barcelona collapsed to one knee, clutching a shoulder that still smoked from where he was struck by one of the lightning bolts. "Healer," I called, and then approached the mage instructor. "To Hemross," I said. "Not too bad for a barbarian, eh?" The BM, the savagery. Alright, I'm actually going to sit in Wazar for a bit. Hello Diablo, welcome to the stream. I absolutely care about what I'm reading, that's why I'm playing these. I'm sorry if you don't like that. Rather not risk it by picking up a ballista. Alright, now that we've got the mana back, let's go and pick up the rest. Soon, I am told, we will find the magic elementals and we will be able to return to the plane of fire to free the phoenixes. But I wonder if my army will be able to hold together for that long. What about afterward? I suspect many of the mages hate me because I keep Hemross locked up in a cage with iron golems as guards. Hemross caused a lot of damage before he tried to kill Barcelor. His words planted seeds of doubt in the minds of my men. That could prove fatal for us all. I am the Oracle of Fire. Pay me 200 gold and I will teach you the Frenzy spell. Refuse my offer and you will die. You decide it's best to pay the Oracle and learn the spell. Stop it. Go one step south to learn Sacrifice. I actually don't know that. So there it is. Lots of Gorgons, alright. Yeah, I think most people here are literally here because they actually like the lore and want to see what Chronicles was all about. Certainly why I got this. I'd always heard about this stuff, but I never knew what it was. Go one step north to learn Slayer. Oh, fire magic. Alright, so, we're on to the last one. Earth. There they are. I was gonna say, it's gotta be somewhere here. The main army. Slayer, which song did you just learn? Oh. So these guys are immune to lightning and vulnerable to meteor shower. I'll actually just hurl lightning ice bolts at those ones though. Actually, I have a better idea, which will actually conserve a lot of mana. So I think I'll need it for the next fight. Clone time, boys. And that was easy. Thanks for playing. Alright, here we go. I'd put these on quick combat, but I actually need mana if I'm going to continue doing this with only 15 enchanters. Dun 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 dun. Oh, here we go. We don't have to fight him in the town. Nice. 66 Archmagi. Those have to be joiners. I can't imagine where else they would have gotten that armor. Air shield. Well, that's what saves are for. That's called a me click, ladies and gentlemen. Could be traitors that dislike Tarnum. Lol. No, I do not. Dude, I love the combat music. Gabe Newell was defeated. GG. Hey, I messed up. I guess Tarnum was leading them to death after all. Well, gotta start over from Barbarian. Reset everything. Alright, let's not misclick now, please. Alright, you're out of mana. And we that would explain why they were moving so far even while slowed. Looking somewhere else when you me-click. What am I doing? Force fielding off the enchanters so that the AI can't one-shot them like they just did. Fairly straightforward, I would have thought. Or, sorry, I guess the better answer would be winning. Duh. Alright, time to go take Tan out for a spin, and then we will win. Force field not affected by spell power? Nope, it lasts 2 turns. Then goes Grindin. Hahaha! Smart move, Labetha. Smart move. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How'd I guess? Alright. Should be able to win it this turn though. Just go there, and that'll help. Oh, come on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know how we get this. Better, I should say. How we get this better. And now we should be able to kill him right here. No losses, because we're not losing enchanters. Bye-bye. It's Anti-magic! Finally! Should have realized that. We just fought them. But yes! 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 Hey, movement. And let's kill Deemer. Really? And then just enough to resurrect our fallen comrades and defeat them. So now we are the last ones left. There's our mana back. There's the final tent. I have no idea what that word is. Diablo. Gloves and boots in one. Good find. I agree. Alright, I cannot be bothered to do these fights. Can't mess them up that badly. But yet again, it keeps summoning elementals. Level 28. We won't reach max level, but we'll be pretty damn close. Let's take quick combat off now. Go one step south to learn Resurrection. I've already learned it. One step south to learn Implosion. One step south to the Oracle of Earth. Literary Services. Sorrow. Alright, see, it didn't tell me that. That was blind faith right there. Alright, let's go here partially because I have to, and partially because it wants me to. Gotta go own the map. And let's go this way. Lots of Scorpicores, alright. English, oh, welcome to the club, Perkuna set. Yeah, like Lord Uric said, there are still English ones, just not a lot of us. Beautiful. Blind Faith is the Oracle of Fire. Whoa. NWC Trinity. Now, why would I do that? Like all dwellings, no, the end condition is to go and get these magic elementals to join you. Obviously, I would rather take out the AI first, so I can do that at my leisure. It was a bit of a challenge. I held myself to using only the enchanters. And whatever summoned units I had. Few English, one me kick, this is true. And now we're hastened again. I'm really hoping the next two maps are also at least medium-sized maps, or at most medium-sized maps, I should say. That'll allow us to complete them tonight. Pack of Arc Devils, alright. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, what we're gonna do instead. Speed 9, speed 17, even hastening them isn't going to work. They kill too many to be able to pull that off, so let's just summon them. Well, doesn't matter. Dun, 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 dun. And then we just resurrect them. And we win. Lots of Ifrit Sultans. I think they have speed advantage, unfortunately. Yep. I can hasten and get speed advantage from these guys. Oh, Fire Shield Wall. Or they can hasten themselves. Let's play it safe. Ugh. See ya. Now this is an easy fight, thankfully. Dun 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 dun. Hey, scholars. +1 knowledge, +1 defense. So I guess the harder fights they put at the top for some reason, and now the easier ones we have here. Alright, sorry, the harder fights they put first, presumably to keep the AI from getting here as much as possible. Well, how one would let the AI get here, I cannot begin to imagine. Since the AI seemed fairly content to just stay where they were. +1 spell power, lots of Cerberus. Let's have some fun with this one, because we can. That's why I wanted the magic. Oh, well, there goes my theory. Pack of Chaos Hydras. Dun 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 dun. Oh no, however will our 15 enchanters pull this one off? Because we are the Avatar, master of all 4 elements. That's fun. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty fun. I'm starting to see how it was. It was members of all 4 of the things we just did. The planes we just did. This was the earth one, this was the fire one, this is the air one. Water one. Next one's gonna be something related to air. That makes sense. More sense, I should say. Right, it was dungeon troops in the earth one. Okay. Oh, that just saved me a turn, I think. Yeah. We're eventually going to have to go back and get a mana refresher. I think I only need 1 more level. Well, I don't know if we'll get it, but yeah, I should only need 1 more level unless there's another Tree of Knowledge. So there's 1 in each of these zones. 1, 2, except mine. I didn't get 1. 3. Or there's only 3, I think. Mark it again. Well, getting to max level wasn't what was important. You need a wizard's well, seriously. This is why we had mysticism. See that? This is why we had mysticism. much is it to do this every time? 12, 20 years, 32, which means this... I'll do one more fight after this. Dun 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 dun. I should say one more fight, not in the same turn. Although that would just bankrupt me. So, Magmaton. Chill here for the turn. Well, it would appear that new messages are done. So no more stories coming, I won't be waiting for it. I think I just saw Titans. That's hilarious game. Oh. Huh. Alternatively, I could have done the force field strat. Why bother? Lots of Titans. Just in case it's a one-turn kill. Wait, first turn kill, I should say. Save. Live. Live. Yes. Well, that does me no good, because the rest are going to score anyway. Oh, nope, we lived. I'll just have to do it with these guys. It's fine. There are many strats when you're an OP magic user. And move. Intelligence would make this better. To each their own. Oh, that was close. Hey Slade, what losses exactly? Hello, Sweatic. Welcome to the stream, although I cannot read anything that's not in English, unfortunately. That's not slow. You know what? He's probably looking pretty beat up after all those resurrections. Nah, man. Good as new. And there it is, the final fight. Lots of Arc Magi. Yeah, they just get free robes every time they come back from the afterlife. Could possibly go wrong. And that's an easy win. And through the portal. Now we can win. We won't though. Need to go get those level ups. And of course I go to the one that there wasn't one next. Oh, we'll just run it. Dun 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 dun. And the last one was over there. The Ventoux. What's the difficulty? I'm just doing them all on the standard difficulty that they set it at when they made the game, which I believe is night difficulty. Yeah, I think they just put it at night for all of them. They're more for the lore than the difficulty. And honestly, even if I was putting them on impossible difficulty, I mean, I just did this entire thing with only 15 enchanters, so difficulty literally would have made no difference in this scenario. And here we go. Through the portal. And we win. We are the Elders, the first. Unlike the Psychic Elementals, these three Magic Elementals actually speak. We know why you have come. The Elemental Lords desire destruction. Always have. But what they don't realize is that the universe wants to bring the elements together in harmony. Yes, we will join your battle. This madness must be stopped. I do wonder what would happen if I declined, but there it is. We have the three, and that is victory for me. We have over 3 magic elementals in your armies. Your enemies have no choice but to bow down before my power!